Summer is prime time to get outside and be active, but it's also prime time for traumas. The Iowa Clinic's Dr. Rick Sidwell has some important advice on staying safe and enjoying the season.
Yeah, summertime is a time that people are more likely to be injured. That starts in May, it continues all the way through September. And it's because people are outside, kids aren't in school, there's more things to do outside, and people are more active. And so we see more injuries during that time of year. We see people injured in a variety of ways, car crashes being the most common. Motorcycle crashes, ATV crashes, bicycle crashes, falls. People are struck by vehicles when they get out into the street. It's things that go with being outdoors. If I could have three things, I would have people wear their seatbelt, wear a helmet, and not be drinking and driving or drinking and boating or drinking or being on a motorcycle. Young kids need to be belted in the car. So for small children, that's in their car seat. For older children, that's wearing a seatbelt, and that's whether they're in the front seat or in the back seat. Other things, kids need to wear a helmet. They need to wear a helmet when they're on their bicycle or whether they're on a skateboard. Kids need to be reminded about traffic safety. Simple things like not darting out into the street, crossing at the crosswalk, having adult supervision when kids are around the street. Simple things like that will help kids not be injured. Teenagers are a special problem. Teenagers are injured in car crashes. And so teenagers, they need to be reminded the simple things. Again, wear your seatbelt all the time, whether you're driving or you're a passenger or you're in the front seat or back seat, whatever, wear your seatbelt. For teenagers, distracted driving is a big problem. The cell phone use, that has captured a lot of attention lately, and that's important, whether it's talking on the cell phone or texting. The number of kids that are in the car, that's important. And so parents should ask their teenagers to try to have one or two kids in the car, not 3 or 4 kids in the car. And by all means, drinking. Teenagers should not get in a car if the other people have been drinking. My advice for adults to prevent injury is wear your seatbelt, wear your helmet, and don't drink and drive or drink and boat or drink and be on your motorcycle. And that sounds simple, and it is. Wearing your seatbelt is important. Wearing your helmet, whether you're on a motorcycle or an ATV or a bicycle, is important. And I've heard all of the myths. I've heard the different things that people argue, saying, well, my motorcycle helmet makes it so I can't see. Or my motorcycle helmet, I can't hear and I'm more likely to be in a crash. Or my motorcycle helmet makes me more likely to have other injuries. And all of those simply aren't true. You are less likely to be injured if you're wearing your helmet.
Do you drive distracted? The American Trauma Society used their National Trauma Awareness Month this May to kick off a national campaign to raise awareness about distracted driving. There's been a lot of focus here in Iowa on texting and driving, but the campaign wants to raise awareness of other distractions too, like eating, smoking, using wireless devices, and being distracted by other passengers. 80% of crashes and 65% of near crashes can be attributed to distractions, with cell phones ranking as the #1 distraction.